ito from Jester. He asks, how will you reconcile the concept of Republican, a secular democracy with your concept of faith-based governance?
Before you answer that, Brother Eddie, no, just to support lang yun, I'm just following the discussion sa Plurk and Twitter about the forum kasi naka-live stream tayo so may interaction din. So far, ang nakikita kong ano dito is the motivation behind to run is okay. The conviction to run is more than okay. Unfortunately, some of the listeners that we have right now, hindi nila mapag-merge yung concept na running a secular government should be non-sectarian. But yung point na it will be a biblical base. Now, personally, I understand that I'm a Christian myself. Okay? But for the non-believers, the non-Christians, and the other faith, and hindi nila mapagbanggayan parang nagiging na-alienate yung the other groups. Because of
I understand your point, Sani. No? Bakit si Chairman Nurmiswari na isang hardline Muslim decided to join us in his decision to run for governor in Sulu under Bangong Pilipinas? Bakit si Dr. Alonto na isang Muslim, grandson ni former Senator Alonto Mindanao, decided to join us? Ang daming mga Muslims sa Mindanao running under, everyday may mga nag-a-apply to be adopted. No? Bakit may mga Seventh-day Adventist, mayroong El Shaddai, bakit iba-ibang grupo? Kasi kilala nila si Brother Eddie. Si Brother Eddie hindi isang religious fanatic. Hindi tayo religious fanatic, full-blooded Democrat si Brother Eddie. Bago ako naging godly, at hindi ko kinahiyang maging godly. At gusto kong maging godly. Iba, Marivea, no way. Naniniwala talaga ako sa Diyos. Dati kalaban ako ng Diyos . Maraming incidents na sa mga miracles sa Bible. No? Kaya sa akin, walang conflict yan. You have to respect the religion of everyone. Ang importante, merong good governance, righteous leadership, responsive government, to the needs of the millions of our people. Yung religion, individual mo yun sa Diyos . Kung ayaw mong maniwala sa Diyos, bahala ka. Kung gusto mong mag-protestante, mag-katoliko, mag-ganito, bahala ka sa sarili mo. Pero do not sacrifice the national interest and general welfare of the Filipino people. Sobrang ang paghihirap ng ating bayan . Tayo, inuutunan tayo sa buong nabasa siguro, few months ago, yung journalist, author ng libro sa Hong Kong, di ba? Ang bansang Pilipinas ay hindi dapat igalang dahil bansa lang ng mga alila. Meron nagprotesta sa ating ilan, pero nandun lang. Kaya sa akin, Sani, yung conflict, walang conflict ang righteous governance sa anumang faith ng tao sa kanyang religion na kinakaaniban. There is no real conflict between righteous governance or righteous government or good government and the faith of anyone. There are bad Muslims, there are good Muslims. There are bad Catholics, there are good Catholics. There are bad Protestants and good Protestants. There are good born-again Christians and bad, corrupt born-again Christians. So, hindi tayo dapat nasa padron ng relihiyon .
And good unbelievers and bad unbelievers.
Oh, meron good believers and good unbelievers. Bad unbelievers, bad and good unbelievers. Sa totoo, marami kaming supporters na hindi mo akalain susuporta sa iyo . Dahil mahal lang nila ang bansa. Mahal lang nila ang righteousness.
Brother, do you think, like sabi niyo yung isa sa mga El Shaddai na sa group niyo, do you think you will be able to rally with whole El Shaddai group?
Well, I'm not, I don't want to be presumptuous. I always give a person or a group of people the benefit of the doubt.
But
That
are you talking to them?
Well, once I talked to, of course, to Brother Mike when I asked his permission to allow his elder disciple to run for senator, and he allowed. I don't want to impose my will to anyone. This is my my philosophy long time ago. I respect any belief of anyone. But I believe that right-thinking people, especially God-loving as well as nation-loving, even though they are not God-loving but nation-loving, I believe if they will really choose what is best for their children and for their grandchildren, I believe they cannot help but choose Bangong Pilipinas candidates. Kasi nakatayo kami sa katotohanan eh. Wala kaming kasamang merong skeleton sa closet. Merong vested interest. No one can dictate on us. Kaya nga, sabi ko nga, parang tumama sa ilang beses sa sweepstakes. Pag naging presidente si Brother Eddie Villanueva at ang Bangong Pilipinas ay nakalala eh. Bakit? I can tell this to the world with modesty, because they will surely experience a kind of government never experienced in the history of the Philippines. As far as transparency is concerned, sincerity and passion to do what is best for the nation, we are all out.
So when you shout to the world that you're successful, will it be more based on Bangong Pilipinas or JIL?
No, successful.
Let's say you win and then you're able to overhaul the country.
It's a miracle.
Number one, it is a miracle of God. It is number one is a miracle of God, because it's hard to galvanize and unify people from different sectors, regions, with various partisanships in politics, in beliefs, in religion. Only God can do that. So to me, I will attribute all the credits exclusively belong to Almighty God alone.
Okay, I have a question.